Hello, Gary Aiken here. Mike Hobbs of the Prosperity team challenged us today in our MasterMind group to do a blog post on the 5 most inspirational people that we could recall in our lifetime. And it really is a very interesting thing to think about. And then when you think about the 5 most, then you start thinking about who you're going to leave out and who you're not going to think about. But I guess some of the people that have contributed most in my personal growth and career have been people like a gentleman by the name of Don Beveridge Jr. I became acquainted with Don early in my career. He came to a company as a sales manager and was quite a motivational and inspirational type of guy. Could do a very effective job in training, and I worked with him off and on for quite a few years. And matter of fact, he was responsible for later on recommending me for a good career change that he was consulting with the company and recommended me for that. But he was quite focused on identifying the customer's needs from their point of view. And he had a plaque that I still have to this day in my office that said that, in effect, if you're going to make a proposal to my company to buy something, be sure that that proposal convinces me that I'm more willing to buy than you are to sell. And I thought that was pretty profound. Another individual that I listened to early in my career, I remember graduating college and moving to Chicago, and this individual was then on radio, which will certainly tell you my age, but Earl Nightingale. And Earl, we would quite often listen to him as often as you might have, or people might have heard Paul Harvey, but Earl, one of his real popular recordings was Acres of Diamonds. And the story there was that the farmer sold the farm, and somebody who bought the farm later found acres of diamonds on that farm. And the grass there, the grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence. Dale Carnegie was certainly an individual that was very popular at the time, and almost anybody in sales would have read his book of How to Win Friends and Influence People, about as strong as the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. Another individual that I had the pleasure of hearing personally was Zig Ziglar, and Zig always had a lot of quotes, and it was always a joy to hear and talk, and very, very popular in sales circles. And some of his sayings were, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And certainly that's still true today. Another one that I really thought a lot about was, you'll get all you want if you help other people get all they want. Certainly a very, very appropriate saying in any marketing, and particularly in internet marketing. We'll get more out of it if we are able to help more people reach their goals. Wayne Dyer was an individual that I had the occasion of hearing probably a couple of times, and he was the author of quite a number of books, but certainly The Erroneous Zones, No Limit Person, and Pulling Your Own Strings was a popular one that I think maybe was one of his earlier books. But those are the 5 individuals that I recall most vividly in mind, and I would challenge you to think about what people have inspired you most. And certainly, I know you, like me, you'll think of a lot of others. There were certainly teachers and professors that were very special in my learning exercise, as well as bosses over the years. And those are what make us what we are today, and help us in developing other people as well.